To start with the explosions that took place yesterday in New York and New Jersey. Is there anything you can tell us about what happened?
Well, first, we're really thinking about the victims and just thankful in New York that for as massive an explosion it was, no fatalities, at least as of yet that we know, injuries, and hopefully people will recover quickly. We don't know too much more. The New York police and the New York mayor are releasing information as they go. But look, it just raises the stakes on the need to be really smart in dealing with challenges like this, both with the law enforcement community, but also to make sure we're doing what we can to stop any lone wolf attacks in the United States. Hillary and I both believe this. You know, she was the senator from New York on 9/11 and was there when they were still looking for survivors, and that's seared into her memory. She was part of the national security team that helped restart this hunt for bin Laden. We know the threat that's out there, and we have a plan to deal with it.
I know we're waiting for more details from law enforcement, but obviously someone left those bombs. We also have this person in Minnesota stabbing people at a mall. We don't know anything yet about the people behind these acts, but is there anything that U.S. law enforcement and counterterrorism officials are not doing right now that they should be doing to keep the homeland safer?
Jake, here is the test of this, just to kind of give you the dimension of the battle against terrorism. There's a battlefield component to it. So we are waging a punishing war to defeat ISIS on the battlefield, and it's shrinking their space. However, they are looking, as other terrorist groups are, okay, well, we're losing our ground. They're looking for opportunities to engage in terrorist acts in cities, and that's what they're doing, whether it's in Europe or the United States. How do you stop that? That's not primarily military. As you point out, it's primarily intelligence and the sharing of intelligence. So we have to always up our game in the gathering of intelligence, but then we really have to share intelligence with allies. And if you don't have strong alliances, then suddenly you find out that you're weaker, not stronger. So as a member of the Armed Services Committee, this is something we're always focused on, is the strength of our alliances and our ability to share intelligence what it needs to be.